Okay, it looks like we're live. I'm just going to quickly test if we are or not. 2 seconds. Just quickly test it on my phone. Yep, I can hear my ugly voice, so that's good. Right, okay. So I haven't done one of these in a while. Just getting adjusted to streaming and all that stuff. So yeah, this is the Planless Project number 7, and today I'm going to be using a heavy metal pack by Kitbash, which they've kindly sorted me out, which is awesome. So I'm going to do a let's see what happens, because I don't actually know what I'm going to do. So I've got all the models cached, ready to go, and see what we can do. I think probably going to use a bit of World Creator, get a landscape set up, but whilst that's loading up, I will just quickly show a few of these models. They're pretty cool. They're very odd. They look really cool. So I think we can do some really cool stuff with this. Chuck this guy in here. So some of the models will need caching, so it takes a while for it. As you can see, it takes a while for it to show up. So let's have a look at World Creator. And let's see what we can do. Add a new layer. Border blend, yep. Looks pretty cool. And let's add maybe canyon. Oh, that's nice. Some nice details in that. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think we can work with this. Okay, so let's export this. I know that looks a bit different from what we just had, but it's totally fine. So let's go Unreal. 4159 is the height. Let's go to D. Wrong one, look. D. I think it's a UE5 test folder. Yeah, that'll do. Height map. I think it's 4159 in height. Save that. Awesome. So let's get rid of these two guys. Let's go landscape. Computer's already crying. Import file. Yep. So it's 41. First one. So it doesn't like these numbers. So let's see if, did I close World Creator? Let's go back in here and make sure the numbers are correct. So 2017, oh, that's massive. So 2017, 2017, thank you. Oh, that's good. Export. 4159, 4731. 4731. Let's see if this likes this map. Let's try this one again. Let's try this one. Didn't like that. Right, it worked there. There's a little bit of a bug going on there. You need to make sure that your values are correct when bringing them into Unreal from World Creator. We want edit, enable edit layers on. Desert, maybe, hardly matters. We'll think of something regards to a material for the landscape. All of this is good. Import. Probably can work with this. That's pretty cool. Oh, I didn't add the height values, but now I'm looking at it, I think it looks pretty cool. So it was like 47. Let's see what it looks like. Come back out. I kind of liked it where it was, but let's leave it there for now. Make a folder for this. Yep. And escape. Let's go environment light mixer, which you can find in Windows. Top. I'm going to get a skylight, a direct light, a sky atmosphere, and a volumetric cloud. All of this is going to be in its own folder called lighting. And I'm going to reset this direct light. Lo and behold, we've got our sky, which is cool. So what else do we need? We need some exponential height fog. Set this guy to black. Set this guy to black. Put volumetric fog on. We'll come back and change these values later. Post-processing volume, which is very important. Let's scroll down here and make sure this is set to infinite extent unbound. Click that guy on. I'm probably just going to just set these guys now. Bloom, convolution. I'll change that out in a sec. Let's just leave that for now. Let's put a ground plane in just to see where we are in the world. Still getting used to these. Here's a plane. Check that at 0. Let's see how far we are. Right, okay, we're way off. So what I'd like to do is bring the landscape its lowest level to 0, if I can. Just make sure it is at 0, and just lift my landscape up to, say, it doesn't need to be exact, but it would be nice if it was around there. Perfect. Do you want to break references? What, to this guy? It's fine. Okay, cool. I will get to adding in objects shortly. Just want to make sure that I've got my lighting looking quite nice. This needs to be higher, I'm sorry. Let's go 60. Yeah. That's pretty cool. It's a little bit more. What I was after. Let's go and lighting. Oh, that's what I want to do in post-processing volume. Exposure. Leave that at 1. Leave this guy 1. 1. That would lock everything. Thank you. So let's just quickly rotate this. See what, if there's anything cool, can turn up straight away. I'm always into my sunsets and stuff like that. That looks pretty cool. So let's make sure our exponential height fog is, yes, at 0. In fact, all of this can go to 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Thank you. Directional light. Yep, that's all cool. Let's bring this down a bit so you can see more of the screen. Just trying to find a nice spot. Get some weird artifacts there. It's looking pretty cool. Let's go. Let's find some cameras. So let's add a level sequence. I think I've got a sequence folder set up. Let's say, oh, excuse me. Okay, and I would like a camera, please. Thank you. Let's go nice and wide with this. DSLR and sensor width. If I remember rightly, I think it's 44.5 to get 21:9 or 21:9. Yeah, that's cool. Let's go with maybe a 30. It's a bit wide. Try 50. Try 35. That's pretty cool. So I'm just piloting the camera now, just to. So we've got some nice parallax going on there. If we want to animate the camera, I think I need to be down here somewhere. These are only going to be background elements anyway. What I like to do is get grid up. So you got rule of thirds, basically. This is like rough, very rough rule of thirds, but so 1/3 of it is the ground. You got some mid-ground elements, and then you got your sky. Makes it look nice. So let's go transform. Just lock this now. Yeah. So that's looking okay. I'm going to save this because I'm worried. Okay, so let's say okay, cool. Just let it do its thing. Let's go back into don't know what's going on here. I might need to sort that out. I think that might be to do the lighting. Sequencer. Thank you. Okay. It's very moody, and that's what I'm after. Probably gonna leave that there. Now, it's a bit much. Let's see if I've got some other clouds. Let's hopefully, yes, we do. That's good. So this is SOA clouds. You find them on Marketplace. Let's wait for it to do its thing. I don't think you need volumetric clouds when that's there, so let's see. If any of these presets work. Just wait for it to compile shaders. I think the first one's always good anyway. You can always play with it. Maybe it's died. I'll do one thing at a time because I know if I overload it, it's going to crash. Yeah, and after all that, it doesn't look great. So let's try another one. Where are you? This fella here, number 1. Yep. Right, now, sky atmosphere. Let's play around with this. I'm going to try and moody this scene up a lot. And I think sky atmosphere has a lot of tools to help that. Start off with Rayleigh. So you're after that kind of Blade Runner-esque look. And you can pretty much get that from this guy. And my favourite, which is this. You have to be so careful with it, but it really moodies up really well. What I might do is actually go grey, well, more grey, less. There we go, that's quite nice. Okay. Let's see if we've got some sort of reference. Let's get our mannequin up if he's around. One of these guys will do. Ah, that's pretty cool. I was expecting him to be tiny. That's fantastic. So, do a quick save all. I think our sequences, yeah, it always does. So, stay in here. Now let's go and test these models out from Kitbash that they kindly sorted out. And I've had my eye on this one for a while. I just recently got the Soviet one, which is absolutely awesome, and I will be doing a video on that. But I wanted to do a video on this guy first because it is really cool. And yes, I think the Highways one from Kitbash and Soviet blocks could probably work out, but you might want to mash up the Highways, and we'll get onto that another time. So let's see what we got. Oof, it's already yummy. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like it when objects cut into the sky. I think that's really cool. I am literally, these are just completely arbitrary. I will go around and sort it out and make it look nice in a minute. I just want to start placing objects in first. Don't need him yet. We will get him out later. Yeah, Kitbash. Yeah, you guys are insane. Look at that. Great stuff. That's really nice. So it's like some sort of antenna or something. I'm not sure whether I pre-cache these guys, so it might take a while to load up each one like that. So there should be other parts coming to this. So you've got an empty bit here. So it's at 96%. Ooh. Yes, please. Yeah, all of that. Loving that. I would like one of these guys up close. They looked really cool. And let's see if maybe this fella. Something up close. Yeah, the details are really good. And it'd be a shame not to show it off. So let's just see what we got. This kind of reminds me of the I think it's called Sci-Fi Industrial one they've got, and I loved that one. I thought it was really cool. Okay, let's keep going. I've seen this little ship thing. That would be cool. I'm thinking if we're going to have any water or something like that, then we can add objects like this. But I want to build like a little post-apocalyptic town with the models that we have. Hello, non-pro. That's very nice to hear, and yeah, and this it's the main reason why I try and do these. I've been incredibly busy recently, and I would love to do this like every week, but sometimes work and outside Unreal stuff gets in the way of doing these type of things. So that's appreciated. Let's keep rolling. I might go with a wide lens. Ooh, that looked quite nice there. I've got a feeling it's going to block this once it caches and loads up. Yeah. Maybe you can live over here somewhere. Let's have a look. Oh, he's cool. Okay. It's got text on this guy. It'd be nice to like see through this gap like that. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't mind blocking that mountain. We do loads of mountains all the time, so I'm not really fussed about that. Pretty cool. Let's rise this up a bit. Don't want to lose this details. It looks like it's buried underground, so let's get this guy up. Cool. Whoa. See if we've got any smaller buildings. Yeah, something like this maybe. They're all awesome. So anything I chuck in here is going to be pretty awesome. Let's just put this guy in there, see what happens. That's larger than I thought. Well, that'd be cool. Maybe coming there. Loving all these little details. Yeah, I was happy that I chose this one. Again, thank you, Kitbash. It's looking pretty nice. Scared. Save all. Probably going to lose my shot. No, we're good. Let's just keep rolling. See what this guy says. This is what I'm after. I'm after a flat surface. Not with this building, but with another. Oh, cool. Okay. Oof. Nice. See if there's any flat surfaces that we can use. So many things. Yeah, regards to tutorials, non-pro, I've got a few on here. They're called Planless Project, and some of them, I wouldn't say they're like necessarily really advanced in any way. And in the previous ones, I really go into a little bit more detail of what, how to set up these landscapes and and whatnot. But yeah, of course, I'll gladly do some more tutorials. So I'm just studying what we can use. I'll bring some more elements closer to the camera. This is sick. Maybe. Alt and the wheel button, and that way you can grab your gizmos. Just playing around here at the moment. I like it. Don't know why, but I'm really digging this lighting going on this fella here. Let's see if we can rotate him about a bit, see what happens. That's really industrial. I think it's cool. So this is all just matter of taste, really. You know, I'm just, what I think looks cool may not look cool to someone else, but let's just play around with it. These guys. Look at this guy. Now these definitely wouldn't be cached, so look, all these cool. So I'll give you a little breakdown. Like the actors are like blueprints of the parts folder, and the guys at Kitbash have made these awesome models that are created from these parts. So basically I'm just after a flat surface. I'm not really worried. Like this guy I might even actually lose. Yeah. Move this guy back a bit, because I think we're losing detail over here. Oh, hello. I'll come back to that in a sec. But I'm after just a flat surface, basically. You've got solar panels and all type. Whoa, there's bridge structures. This looks pretty cool. Perfect. So this is what I'm after. Don't hide it, mate. Okay. This guy. Now I've got him. Let's extend it out a bit. Nice. Save all. I'm intrigued with these panels. Well, that's cool. Maybe not for this shot, but they are cool. Oof, they're quite yummy. Let's go back onto there. Leave them there for now. Got antennas and stuff. These are cool. Like little details like that, that'd be sick. Just plonk these guys about. Oh, it's much higher than I thought. Oh, they're huge. Just lose these guys for a sec. So sick. Got some Z fighting going on there. Yeah, there's so many elements, it's crazy. This looks interesting. That's pretty cool. Just don't know what to do with it. It's awesome. So I want to keep these videos like quite short. So these are like bridge elements, and I think they need to be like put together. Like if you was to maybe get this guy, rotate 180. So you've got one side of the bridge there, and you make it like a suspension bridge. Now that'd be pretty awesome. I wonder if there's a bridge already created, and then we can... No. So that's cool. We keep that there. Go back into there. Just type in bridge. How odd. It's just like buildings. Oh, right, okay. Well, I think they look pretty cool. I like this. Okay, so save all. Now we've got some objects in there. Obviously we need to play around with it. I'm not sure what's going on here. So that's pretty cool, but yeah, I'm liking how the light hits these buildings. Maybe this guy could be scaled up, say 4 times. Say twice, that's nice. And rotate him about so he catches the light well. That's kind of nice. I'm liking the darkness there. Maybe it just needs to be pushed back a bit, so it's not hiding all of this other details. Okay. Right, so we've added quite a lot of stuff here. So what I like to do is get the Kitbash folder, make a Kitbash folder. So that would be Kitbash 3D heavy metal. Cool. Save. Now, I'm liking it. I just think, regards to lighting, it can make it a little bit more interesting. Maybe add some other elements in here. So let's just play around with rotation first. See what we got. See if we get some nice highlights of these buildings. We were anyway. Like that could be nice. Then we go volumetric scattering and maybe up this to just 50 now, just to see where our God ray is going to be coming in. Let's try 50, 20. That's nice. Yes, potentially use temperature. We could have a play around with that. I don't like to do it. I like to go via the sky atmosphere. Okay. I'm scared. Save all. Exponential height fog. Let's see. I do want to haze it up, but not too much. That's kind of nice. So what's that? 0.1. 0.0. Nice. Okay. This is the volumetric fog, and this is the scattering distribution. You get a little bit more control over here as well. Okay, cool. So post-processing volume, so we've got our convolution bloom, probably just leave that there. Exposure we can leave there. Chromatic aberration, I normally leave that to default. Dirt mask, not yet. I'm after potentially lens flare. Let's see if you get anything. Nope, there's no direct light looking at the camera, but vignette, I'm always a sucker for vignette, so 0.6 would be quite nice. Moody up a bit round the side, so that's standard. That's 0.6. White balance. Let's play around with this. I always tend to go cool. I don't know why. Maybe for this one, not do that. Let's see what we can do with our clouds. And sky atmosphere. This is my scattering scale. I really love what it does. It's alright, but sometimes it's just complete overkill. But then it does do everything that I want it to do, which is just completely. It's like summer dystopia, and that's what's awesome about it. But I would like a little bit of detail in the sky. So we're very subtle with it. Okay. pretty moody. I leave that default. You've got some other sliders down here for art direction. It's pretty cool. That's nice. Height for contribution. Ooh. It's nice, but I think it can go overboard, but definitely going to get used. Just a hint. It's quite nice. I'll be intrigued to find out what the default is at. So it's 21.8 I'll put on there. Okay, 21.8. Let's leave that default. Okay, so got our camera. It's already locked to this position, but I just want to play around and see if we can find another angle. So hello non-pro. Do you know whether a GTX 1060 6GB would be enough to run UE5 and use it? Yeah. You may be struggling with certain elements, but I think you could probably run a like a landscape with a decent material and use the nanite stuff. I don't see that being a problem. It's made for games, so it's always going to be tailored for that, you know, and what that means is that it's optimized well. So I'm sure there's a spreadsheet out there that tells you, you know, what the main thing with your card, if that is your card, a GTX 1060, is just to be wary that, you know, I don't think you'd be able to use ray tracing, but that doesn't matter if you want to use nanite and lumen. I don't see it being a problem, dude. What I would say is that if it's just a still, or you're going to be using a camera or something like that, maybe it might struggle running, you know, running a game, or you've got a 3D characters running about or anything like that. I think it might kill it, to be quite honest. But if you're just doing stuff like this, I don't see it being a problem. If you go to wireframe, you can see that it's very well optimized, so I don't see it really being a problem. With your landscapes, I would keep it kind of small. You know, I went pretty massive with this one, but yeah, but I think you'd be all right. But you know, I would start off with something small and then just move on up. But make sure to use nanite as well, because that does help you out. Anyway, I was going to check out a different scene, but this is the thing when you're building scenes like this. It's like as soon as you move the camera, everything breaks, because you've dressed the scene to fit the camera. To be quite honest, I'm kind of happy with it. I think we could probably go up a little bit. I did like that. I'll tell you what might be an idea. It's actually, if we can get our mannequin up, get a dude in there. He just died. Two secs. Let's come out of camera for a second. What I'm after is just like eye level. We weren't far off, so it's not bad. And maybe dress it from here, and then it'll be like a more realistic shot, I suppose, if someone was to take a shot from a camera, maybe. So we might need to dress the area again. We want that keyframe. Just don't want this guy. Here he goes. I'm not liking it. It's going. Do like that light coming through there. I think that looks pretty cool. What about this fella? Not sure. I'm going to find something to put in the centre. The centerpiece. Thank you, non-pro. I will try it and yeah, do some more of these videos. But it's just, yeah, it's just time. Hopefully, in the next few weeks, it'll calm down a bit and I'll be able to do it. There's lots of bits and bobs in there, but yeah, the main thing is that I'm using Kitbash. There she is. I'm going to look for like a really... Oh, look at that weird building. Yes. Yes. Yeah. That's what I'm after. Something really weird. I know it's blocked this guy in the background, but that's cool. He can live over there somewhere. He can maybe go over there. And I did block this, and I really did like that model there, but might lose this guy, bring this guy back, because I like the gnarly details here. There's something else hiding in the back. Yeah. Let's see if we've got anything else. Oh, look at this one. Oh, they're so cool. So cool. It's... I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a steampunk, sci-fi, dystopian, weird place, you know, and these objects are just awesome, man. That's nice. Okay. Now we've got kind of a wouldn't say a landscape, but like a little city or something like that. I'm kind of intrigued to know what we're going to put here. I want to see more of this building. I might have to bring him. Yeah. I don't mind if he's clipping, but I just want to, you know, it's such an awesome shape. It should be seen. Maybe we can do some like massive ones in the background. Maybe that'd be pretty cool. And they'll be like proper hazed out. Some depth. Yeah, something like this. But he lives right at the back and he's massive. Maybe 4 times the size. Maybe 6 times the size. Oh, that's cool. Give him a little rotate. Let's see what he looks like. Ooh, let's see if we can get them details shining here. That's really cool. Sorry, I need to make the screen larger so you can see what's occurring, and it will help me also, but I also want to see what objects we've got. And I haven't got another screen. I must buy another screen. But they cost bucks. Just searching for another building. I'm sure we could use one we already have. Let's go back to the top. Yeah, like this guy. Oh, he lives all the way back there. He is also massive, twice the size. So it's the same object it is, but that doesn't matter because I'm going to rotate it. So hopefully you won't know. Well, you are going to know because I just told you, but you know what I mean. So let's go 6 times, maybe 8. That's nice. Maybe 10 times. That's pretty cool. So you can see this guy and this guy are the same. So if we give this a rotate, maybe you won't know. But I'm not really worried about that. I want to see if we can get some light on these cool little parts. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's nice. That's really lovely. Okay, so let's go 12, 11. Let's go 11. I'm probably going to keep going with this and have these guys in the background. Oof. Like you could build, just leave it like that, and you could have this as a awesome little area. But I'm after distance. 10 times. Wow. See what I mean? What I mean by hazing out? It's you probably can't even see any details in that building anymore, but it looks cool because it has depth now. You know, you can see details here, and then the further I put it back into the background, it loses details, but the scene gains depth, which is pretty cool. Maybe you didn't see this, but I just copied and pasted this guy, and I'm going to give him a rotate. Maybe not there. Maybe you can go here and just massive 15. It's too uniform. 17. In fact, I'm going to leave him there and give him a rotate, see what happens. Oh, yeah. So I'm after these glints, which is pretty cool. That's odd. 20. 22. Nice. Okay. Maybe a few more over here. This fella. I think a lot of these are already in the scene anyway. I'll probably start copying and pasting them. In fact, I know this guy is definitely in the scene. He's well far back now. So let's do 20. That's huge. 10. 5. I know I can use the scale tool, but I prefer to use numbers. And I'm going to save this out. So this building is this building. So let's give it a rotate. See if we can get any other details. Maybe you can have it like yay. Or maybe that way. That could be cool. Okay. And this guy in the background, he could be huge. So let's say 10. 7. Not sure, but it needs something. Let's go with something else. This is cool. Okay. 4. Let's say 6. 5. Nice. Nice little highlight on there. That's what I'm after. Build interest in the background and then bring ourselves in. Yeah, okay. This guy is pretty awesome. I think in some of the pictures that you can find of this on Kitbash, that some of the objects are floating, which is really cool. And maybe that's what we can do for like this hero part. So it's going to be small. Let's hope 0.1. Yeah, like we could have like There's no reason why we can't have like floating guys here. Maybe a collection of them. Maybe staggered. Just playing around. I don't know what this is going to be like, but it could be cool. Don't know. Look at this thing. It's cool. Go 0.5 on this. Do a 0.2 on this. Bring it towards camera. Need to be wary of the scale here. Yeah, so that's all messed up. In fact, I'm just going to leave him here, just for now. So yeah, this is what it looks like. But to the eye, it's that. From the camera's point of view, sorry. Okay. Let's go back and see what we can find. Kitbash. I've got the Gaia and stuff here as well, which is awesome. Not sure whether them two worlds, they probably should exist because they look pretty awesome. But this is like really dystopian. I always thought that the Gaia stuff was like more homely. I don't know whether it's going to work. I should save this. No, it is never going to work. On the outskirts of this weird city, yes, but not for now. So let's concentrate on heavy metal. Oh, wow. So many cool things. Ooh, we've got a nice little light going in this little door type of scenario going on here. That's pretty cool. don't like the fact that it's blocked a lot of the background detail, so but I do like it. 0.2, too much. 0.3. Save. I've got an idea. Let's keep the camera here. So this is the final shot. Let's get this guy out of the way. Let's make sure he's this. Nope. Let's get out of the way of the camera. So he's not in the way. For fun, I don't know. 24 frames per second. Let's go. I don't know, 500 frames. Just made these keyframes linear. Half that. Could be cool, but this is what I'm after for now. Ooh, so nice. Okay. I don't know how long we've been doing this. But yeah, I think really it was just to show off this. Well, that doesn't need to be on. Take that guy off. The Kitbash pack, which is heavy metal, and it's pretty awesome. So I'm going to carry on for a little bit longer, but yeah, if I'm quiet, it just means that I'm just playing around, just seeing what I can do. These are cool. Oh, it's massive. I like this one that has a step on it. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, wrong one. This guy. So I've stepped. That's pretty cool. I wonder if it... Leave that one there. Alright, okay, that's fine. Make sure he doesn't... Yeah, it's nice. Bring this guy back up here. It's weird, sometimes the thumbnails don't show, so I need to double click on them and just see what's going on with them, so I can find out what they are actually doing. So that's pretty cool. So it's like some scaffolding. It's pretty awesome. Not saying it's going to work, but could be a cool element. Maybe it doesn't work for this bit. There's a certain thing that I'm after, and it's not showing. It's not showing up just yet. Let's see what else we got. That's nice. I'm sorry if this is boring, but you've got to go through these things, otherwise you may miss out. That's cool. It's got all tubes and stuff. That's pretty rad. So that's some nice detail in this area, which is pretty cool. Let's see what else I got. It's nice. You just have to spend like hours and hours and hours just checking out these awesome assets and just literally kitbashing. That's what the whole point is. Just go for it and have fun with it. Because sometimes I want to take my time, but then I realise, these videos shouldn't be, 5 hours long. It can go on for hours and hours just doing this stuff. So it looks like I'm interested in the scaffolding they've got. It's pretty cool. Oh, nice. Like pipes and stuff, yeah, that's what we're after. Some industrial stuff. That's cool, it's coming out of that little pipe there. Good work. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. I just like all these weird little bits. Oh, look, all these wires and stuff. It's just awesome. Details. Yeah, I don't want to block that off. Let's do a 0.5 on it. Two tubes coming out, that's pretty rad. These wires ain't going to anything though, so let's do a 0.7, just so they're out of shot. Keep going. Not you're ever going to notice that, but we know it's there. Could be cool. A bit smaller. Let's go 0.8. Don't know. Wait. Could be interesting. Anyway. So many antennas, but that's cool because they're all awesome details. What's going on with this base? So many awesome bases. Let's see what its structure is. Wow. It could be more interesting than the square one. This round one could be pretty cool. Yeah, it's looking pretty mental. Right, save all. Good. Get back into sequencer. I'm not sure whether this is going to be animated or not. Let's just get rid of this. I didn't really like the animation I've done earlier. Alright, okay. So let's just line this up with this fella. It should be good. Yeah. Okay, let's do a bit of spring cleaning. We've got a lot of stuff in there now. Move to Kitbash, thank you. So yeah. Again, you can go on hours and hours doing this, but I'm going to leave it here for now. Let's just see if I can do this quickly. Well, high-res screenshot would be quite fun. Yeah, there's like many details that I want to add in here. I feel that we could go to town on this little path, you know, have like railings going across here, add some more interest, potentially some more lights or something like that down here. That'd be pretty cool. I'm liking these little highlights up here. These structures look awesome. You could probably go to town with more buildings in the background to add more depth. I feel that these silhouettes look pretty cool. This floating thing's pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm probably just going to leave it there. But yeah, Kitbash, you're awesome, and I really appreciate you sorting me out this heavy metal pack. It does look really cool, and you know, I want to go on for hours and hours with this, and I probably will. But I think there's got to be a time limit on the videos, to be quite honest. But anyway, I'll leave it for now, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you next time. Next time I think I'm probably going to use another Kitbash pack. It's going to be like Soviet blocks, which is really awesome. Yeah, okay, cool.